Happy Friday, kindergartners. Welcome back to Math with me. I know all week we've been talking about number sentences and number bonds and how we use those to subtract. So today we're going to do things a little differently by playing a game. And before we get started with our game, I thought that I would share a fun video that we all have sang before called Five Little Monkeys. So while I'm pulling that up, go ahead, get ready to dance and jump around and have fun.
Five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Four little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." One little monkey jumping on the bed. She fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
Wasn't that such a fun song? All right, now that we have done our little song before we started our lesson, we're going to go over our learning target. And our learning target today is I can identify the parts of a number bond and number sentence. So that word identify means to name. So what you guys are going to do today during our game is you're going to name the different parts of both a number bond and a number sentence, which we've gone over this week. All right, so I'm going to pull it up. Get yourself ready. You're going to need paper and pencil. Okay, so go ahead and grab those materials now. Get your paper and your pencil ready. For our game today, you are first going to need to look for the red arrow on each page, then shout out the answer of what the arrow's pointing at before I do. So before we start our game, let's first practice. What shape is this arrow pointing at? Circle. Did you say it before I did? Okay, now that we've been able to practice, let's get started with some number bonds. So remember, you're going to first look for the red arrow and then yell out the answer before I do. Ready? Let's go. Is this the whole or part of a number bond? The whole. This is the whole of a number bond. Get ready for our next one. Ready, go. Is the arrow pointing to the whole or part of a number bond? The part. The arrow is pointing to the part of a number bond. Here goes the next one. Is the arrow pointing to the whole or the part in this number bond? The part. The arrow is pointing to the part. Now we're going to try this game with some number sentences. Get your mouths ready. Here we go. Which sign is the arrow pointing to? Minus sign. The arrow is pointing to the minus sign. And when we see a minus sign, that's for subtracting. Here we go. What sign is the arrow pointing to? Equal sign. This arrow is pointing to our equal sign. Get ready. What sign is this? A plus sign. This is the plus sign. And when we see the plus sign, we know that we are adding. Now I'm going to mix it up a little bit to try to trick you and see just how much you guys have learned about the different parts of a number bond and number sentence. So make sure you have your eagle eyes and you're paying close attention to where that arrow is. Get ready. Here we go. Is the arrow pointing to the whole or part of a number bond? The part. The arrow is pointing to the part of a number bond. What sign is this arrow pointing to? The plus sign. This arrow is pointing to the plus sign. Here's our next one. Get ready. Is this arrow pointing to the whole or part of a number bond? The whole. This arrow is pointing to the whole. What sign is this arrow pointing at? A minus sign. This is the minus sign. We use it when we are subtracting. Here's the next one. Ready? Go. Is this arrow pointing to the whole or part of a number bond? The part. This is the part of a number bond. What is this sign called? An equal sign. This is our equal sign. Congratulations! You finished the game. You did it. Now it is your turn. On this slide, you see 3 word problems. You are going to solve these word problems with your family by writing a number sentence or number bond for each word problem. There are 3 word problems that you need to solve. You make sure that you write a number sentence or a number bond for each one, take a picture, and then send it to your teacher. So you are going to go ahead, pause this video now, and write down your number sentences or number bond for each word problem. I can't wait to see all the amazing work that you do.